We've been out for a while. We can't go to sleep. We can leave this town and be gone for the week. I wish there was more we can do. It gets boring staying in the same place. You and me need a different view. Let's go and take off and not leave a trace. Don't care how we spend time, long as we own one. There's nothing that we cannot do. There's a feeling that you give me I can't resist. When I'm with you I just think there's nothing better than this. We've been out for a while. We can't go to sleep.
Alright, y'all, welcome to the Lookalike Mutuals podcast. I got two special homies out here.
Yeah.
They both make music. We live in effect in the studio. Shout out to Tashi over there behind the camera. If you want to come over here, you good. Okay?
Right. He's camera shy, guys. It's okay.
Shout out to bro over there too.
Chappy chap.
Dropping that hot shit.
Shouts out to you.
But yeah, I got Evans, aka Poppy. My fault,
Poppy.
bro.
The sunglasses are on. That's Poppy right now.
Real shit.
When the sunglasses.
And then I got Damian, who we used to call Chronic, but now we call him Damian.
It's a different chapter, ladies and gentlemen.
Different chapter.
Real
Real
cheers
quick.
to that.
All right, cheers. Let's do the cheers. Cheers, bro. I can't reach that far.
It's okay.
All right. So what made you change your name, bro?
Midlife crisis. Nah.
Quarter life.
I got tired of it. And I was starting to get to a point where when people would ask me what my name was, I would tell them Chronic, but then I would feel this little nerve where I was just like, ew. Like it just sounded cringy to me.
Give you the ick.
And I felt that way before because my name before Chronic, and I feel disgusting even saying this, it was DAY times 2. And it was one of them names where, like, you know when you try too hard to create something?
Yeah.
Like when you force something, it comes out corny. That's a perfect example of that. I didn't know what to name myself when I first started making music, and my sister couldn't say my name. She'd call me Day Day. So a friend of mine said it at school and was like, Day Day. And throughout 8th grade, people were just calling me Day Day.
And they found out you wasn't black.
For the remainder of the year.
Fuck out of here.
So after that, when I started making music, I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to name myself? And then I said, okay, hold on. People call me Day Day. I don't know what to use with that. But I was like, okay, DAY, that spells day. And then you multiply it together, it equals Day Day. So I was just like, DAY times 2. I was like, but when I was telling people what my name was, when they would look me up, I was like, ew, this is just... ugh. Yeah, and you even see it in people's faces because they would go, oh my God, where can we find you? And I'd be like, oh, DAY times 2. And they're like, okay. And I was like, yeah, you know what?
Instant judge.
You know what? And then I stumbled upon Chronic and I was cool with that for a number of years, but then started getting to that point again where that same familiarity feeling of feeling weird, telling people what my name was. And I was just like, you know what? If I'm going to give people all of me with this music, why not use my real name as a cherry on top?
Give them the real you.
You know what I mean? And honestly, too, I like my name. So that's even better on top of that.
You got kind of like a semi... Like, I know a couple Damians, but, like, it's still a unique name. I feel like it's not a super common name. You know what I mean?
No, not a lot of people really spell it the way mine is even spelled.
How was your spell?
Oh, with the A.
How would you think it's spelled?
DAMEN.
Oh, that's good.
E-N?
Oh, you got it.
No, he didn't.
I know, I'm lying. It's it's DAMIAN.
No. So no, I would say it was DAMIEN, but you said IAN.
Yeah, a lot of people they use IEN.
Who the fuck name is spelled Damian DAMEN?
No,
that's what you just said.
No, I said day. It's a DA. That's a DAMEN. Like Damian.
No,
that's Damien.
No, he said DAMIEN.
He didn't say I first.
You didn't say I?
No, he didn't say I.
No, he's confused. No, I was saying like DAMEN, not like EN, like Dame Ian.
Ian.
not the letter, the name Damian is what I was saying. But I cut it because I didn't want to spell the rest of it. So like D-A.
He's trying to save himself.
E-N.
He tried to save himself.
Right, because you
trying to
never
save
said
himself.
the word
No,
I.
you just too smart for yourself.
All right,
You got that big head with a lot of brain. You doing too much thinking.
He tried to gaslight you into his.
Hey.
That was a compliment. That was actually a compliment.
Thanks, Bobby.
That's actually a compliment.
Since I'm not Spanish, can I say thanks, Daddy? Or is that
That's
like,
pause, bro. You didn't even.
Come on, we live, bro. You can't say that.
And it took too long for you to say pause. So I had.
Hold on.
You gotta call time out on that.
No, because we knew moments like these were coming. How long it take? 2 minutes?
Yeah, but this is about.
He don't gotta watch yours.
Speaking.
What was he looking at?
Yo, no. Speaking to him though. Speaking to him, what you just said. Speaking of what you just said, Poppy. It's crazy that you said that because I be feeling like when I tell people my name Poppy, they think I'm trying to tell them to call me Poppy.
Yeah,
it's like no, it's spelled differently. It's just the,
So what?
It's saying it.
All right, real quick. Let me introduce how I know y'all.
Yes.
Y'all both came on the pod already before.
Yes.
Hopefully the viewers, y'all know. Y'all remember the episodes. They was both funny and crazy episodes. But nonetheless, they both make music. I thought it was a good idea to bring them two together in hopes of, by the end of this episode, them fucking with each other. And then on top of that, you know, maybe we get some new music from the both of y'all, right?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
That was
Joint
beautiful.
music, all right? So Damian, I ain't gonna go too into depth because we did it on the first episode, but basically we met like a couple years ago now. Was it? No, it was probably like a year or two ago now in person. And ever since then, our relationship has gotten better.
Yeah.
He comes to the game nights. Same thing with you, Ev. Ev, I've known for a while. We played football together and whatnot, but our relationship grew to the point where we're at now.
Yeah.
And life is lit.
Yeah.
Same thing with Ev. I've known him since high school when he moved up here.
Yeah. Since your 10th grade year, my 9th grade year.
Right. And we had a great friendship. He was actually like in my like close circle.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was always funny though because he was a grade underneath us, but he was a little bit more mature. He hung with the older kids, I guess.
Sure about that?
This guy's funny. That's funny.
That's why they call him Poppy. Yeah, man.
I'm an elder. You got me. Get it right.
Said I'm a father.
That's why they call him Daddy. No, but I just want to say thank y'all for pulling up today.
Thank you, bro.
I mean, even thank you for introducing me to Tashi to allow us to do this here.
This is a fire. Shout out Tashi. This is a fire spot.
Yeah, thank you, Ty.
Beautiful.
But yeah, so now let me ask you the question, Ev.
Yeah.
So I asked Damian what made him do the name switch. What made you, like, I know you just said.
Yeah, so it was my name Ev before. Like my rap name was my name Ev.
I'm going to keep it to you, bro. You are my mans. I'm going to tell you the truth. That
corny.
name was shit.
Yeah, that's corny. I knew it was. That's why I changed it.
Right.
Yeah, I'm a very self-aware person. Ain't nobody gonna tell me something that I already know. So I already knew it.
I can't even talk.
Daytimes too.
Now I like Chronic though. I like Chronic.
Chronic is not bad, bro.
Like if somebody told me the name Chronic, I would think they rap.
Yeah, people still call me it.
That's fair.
But
Yeah,
you,
people still call me it.
damn, you was more on some rap and shit when you first started dropping music, right?
Yeah, definitely. But the music you hear now, that's always the type of music that I wanted to show the people. And I always wanted to sing, but my confidence was very low with it. I generally wasn't a good singer, to be honest. I mean, I'm just being real with myself. So it took me a while to kind of get where I'm at today. People would hear it and go, oh, this is new.
You've
But
been making music for a minute, bro.
Yeah,
I gotta give you props on that, bro.
Yeah.
You stuck with it, bro.
Yeah.
And you can hear the improvement. Because I used to watch, like I said, we didn't really know each other, but I would see, like, your freestyles and all that type of stuff on social media. And I'm like, I know this guy, but, like, I don't know him. You know what I mean? I'll listen to it. He's rapping, whatever. And I was like, he's cool. You kind of gave me Logic vibes a little bit, but, like, rapping fast, you know what I mean? Like, you had bars and everything, but then obviously once we like the music I listen to now, I guess that I'm older, it's not the rap. Like, I like rap, but like I need you to, I want to hear a song.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear bars. I want to hear a song, like a completely produced song. Anybody can rap. That's why I like freestyles and stuff. I'm not really attracted to that now. You know what I mean? I want to hear you make a hook. I want to hear you make like different parts of the song. Yeah, exactly.
Song.
So that's the type of music that I listen to now, and I really like both of y'all music, to be honest. Like, y'all got different vibes. You got more, I think,
Caribbean, Afro,
yeah, like
definitely.
Club music, that type of time.
Party.
And not to say you don't have any of that, but there's certain songs where I listen to, you know, Insomnia or, you know, other things, and it's like I'm just driving in the car on some like, damn, like,
yep.
You know what I mean? This shit is tough. You know
and those were like the early vibes of just Damian right now that I wanted people to hear. You know, especially around that time when Insomnia and Your Love came out. That was the first song I dropped as Damian. Shout out to Ty and Chap. I mean, these people right here, you guys can't see them, but they literally helped make the song what it is.
Fire.
tough.
I wanted to come out with the first song as Damian for it to be that kind of vibe, you know? And what I'm really excited about is I have these songs that bring the same vibe in a way where I'm melodic, but it's amped up a little bit. So it's I'm 10 steps ahead of the curve, but y'all are just seeing step one.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I'm really excited to just show everyone everything.
And it's good to show like versatility, I feel like, because it's like at some point in time, like I feel like if you rapping the exact same on everything, it's like they gonna say you the same flow bull. You know what I mean? Like, and it's like I'm not trying to hear the same flow. You just changing the vocabulary. Like I'm cool off that. That's why I said I need to hear songs now, because I feel like you can't keep producing new music if you got new songs in this scenario if you don't have a different sound.
So let me ask you a question. As a listener, person who doesn't make music themselves, what part of a song? What part of a song?
I got shit in
like, what part of the song like matters the most to you? Like the beat, voice, bars, flow. Like what do you like?
I think for me, it's the flow of the song, because I feel like the flow kind of anybody can hop on the same exact beat, and change the entirety of the song based on their flow.
For sure.
Like the chorus, the rapping parts, whatever. And like I don't know all the terms for music and shit, but like I know the flow is like crucial. Like if you hopped on a Young Thug song, that one of his big songs, I don't know, Big Racks or you know, whatever, Best Friend, and just think of that song, it's the flow that makes the song. Now granted, he's very known for his flow, obviously, but it's like if you hopped on that same instrumental, it'd be a whole different song. Yeah. And the reason why that song is that crazy is not because of the beat, not because of what the fuck he's saying. It's him flowing on that bitch. Yeah. Like, so that's my biggest thing is like, and how often do you change the flow? Yeah. If you got the same flow, which is why I say flow is my biggest thing. Is like, if you got the same flow, I can't keep listening to that. Yeah. Like
it gets redundant.
And then, you know what I mean? Where are we going? Like
I'm in the same boat as you. I would say honestly for me too, it's definitely flow. Yeah. I feel like the flow expresses the emotion of it, because you can talk about nothing. Piggybacking off of what you're saying, because I know you already just said that. But yeah, definitely I feel like it's important as an artist to just go back and forth of being a listener and being a fan, and then hopping into the artist. I feel like you can tap into both fields simultaneously at the same time. I feel like you're very ahead of the curve because you know what to provide. You know what to provide. You kind of get a way of how to go at some things in comparison to just someone who is just like, okay, I'm just gonna make it like this and it's my way or the highway.
Yeah, staying stuck on their ways. Yeah.
So you never finished your
Yeah, I was saying the Poppy. So when I was thinking about names, my mom, I'm Dominican-Haitian, like I've said before on the pod. I'm Dominican-Haitian, so my mom calls me Poppy. And a lot of people in my family call me Poppy. That's just something that we say in Latin culture. So when she said it, I was like, So in this specifically, it's the way that I say it, like Poppy. Like that's how she would say it with her Haitian accent. You feel
I didn't know that. That's tough. I was wondering why you said it. Like I thought it was just like that.
Yeah. Shit. So that's why when I say my name Poppy, I'm not trying to make you call me daddy. It's like a greeting.
Right.
It's like a greeting.
I feel like it's a common misconception.
For sure. Cause I met some girls last night. Some nice girl them. I see the girl. I said, "Yo, my name Poppy. I make afro-beat." She like, "Your name Poppy." I'm like, I'm not trying to make you call me Poppy. Like that's.
You said this to her. Keep it a bean.
Bro. I was in the bowels. I was in the bowels of the Leah chorus last night, tapping in with the men.
Oh, how was that, bro?
Of course,
it was met Burna Boy, right? Oh, no, DeVito.
And they don't like each other too, so don't ever put them in the same sentence. You might mess up my career. They're gonna blackball me, and I didn't even get in the game yet.
Yo, Justin, do it. Say it again.
Cut that.
I listen to Afro beats, but like,
there's beef.
I don't know. Like, I got to be in the mood for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I understand.
Like, I can't just listen to it all day because I feel like it's the same type of vibe. You you got to be on some like we going out, we about to go turn up.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. It's like I'm about to have a good night. Now, if I want to have a bad night, I can't listen to that. You know what I mean?
If someone plays it though, I'm definitely all for it.
Yeah.
I'm definitely all for it.
Yeah, and then for me, it's like it's a cultural thing. Like I grew up, I'm a first generation American, so both parents immigrated to this country. So it's like I didn't grow up listening to American music. I didn't start listening to American music until my sister exposed me to it when I was like getting older.
Who was
so
it?
all I knew was like first rappers and stuff. Biggie. Hold on. I'm after
Here
Biggie.
we go.
After Biggie.
Here we
listen,
go.
No, listen.
Like,
No. Not even because I grew up in Miami. So after I said Biggie, I was gonna give you some real Florida artists.
All right.
Uncle Luke. You feel what I'm saying?
I don't know what that is.
Okay.
What it mean, though?
Ace Hood. Rick Ross, you feel what I'm saying? Who else? Of course, when I got older, Kodak, young Kodak. But besides that, it was all compa, which is Haitian music, or I was listening to Latin music. I wasn't listening to American music. You feel what I'm saying? Until I got exposed to it.
Ain't it crazy how your music taste is affected by how you were raised?
Oh, for sure.
Oh my god.
Like, ain't that crazy?
Because it's like how you get exposed to it. Like if you didn't expose yourself to music, you're gonna get exposed to whatever somebody exposed you to.
Yeah,
right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Because even when I was growing up, I got exposed to a lot of alternative music, like Coldplay, the Doves, the Cure. The list goes on. And growing up with that was literally what I listened to throughout my childhood. And I didn't start really getting into rap music until I literally know the first rap song I heard it was Bedrock. And I fell in love with Drake's verse, and I literally started listening to Drake through that, and then it just expanded just from friends that are putting me on the things, because I always want to hear different things. I always want to see what's going on in the music world in different genres and seeing what I like and what I don't like. But when it got into rap, that was literally my link to that. And I like Tyga's verse, I like Nicki's verse.
Yeah.
They all,
you know what I mean? I even like Gutta's verse, even though I don't.
He talk about my name Gutta.
It's like, and I gotta grocery bag.
That's one of the last like CDs, like CD albums I ever bought. Was that Cash Money John?
Oh yeah.
Drake's Nothing Was the Same. With him in the Clouds.
Okay.
That was one of the last few like album CD Johns that
Drake
I
is
ever
a
bought.
goat, bro.
What's the last CD album y'all ever got?
I never was like the CD album boy.
What about you, Damian? You ever got, what's the last CD like album you ever got?
I didn't get, but I remember I would play my mom's CDs and even cassettes.
Yeah.
She had the Matrix. I think it was like the first Matrix movie.
Okay.
On cassette.
Okay.
And even to the viewers, listen, if you guys need to tap into some very different, very crazy music for a movie soundtrack, I'm telling you guys right now, The Matrix. They had top to bottom. They have such a beautiful soundtrack, and my mom would always play that movie soundtrack for me on her cassette.
That's fire.
In her car, and dude, I was like, whoa, this is crazy.
That's when you know. I feel like
so. He said movie soundtrack. That's fire.
Yeah. So that
a lot of songs people get exposed to through music soundtrack.
But to answer his question, because he was asking about like CDs. Yeah, let me get one too. So when it came to CDs, I would say with the CDs, I would say the last CD that I remember playing was it's by Jimmy Eat World.
Who that?
Oh my god! Guys.
What kind of music is that?
You said Jimmy Eat World.
Jimmy Eat World.
Jimmy Eat World.
Yeah, they have a very popular song that I feel like you guys might possibly know. It's called The Middle.
The Middle.
Yeah. It just takes some time.
Oh, I know that song. Yeah.
See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
Don't go so far before we get copyrighted.
All right. So
That's that part. I got
so
you.
my mom actually put me on to Jimmy Eat World, and she had their CD.
That's fire.
And I grew up with them, and I was like, whoa.
Real quick, the fact that you just brought up a random, you're a group, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I know a group called what's it called? They're called why am I blanking right now? You have to get back to me.
Don't get blanking. That's crazy.
How you just bring it up, man?
Oh my god!
I don't know how I'm blanking.
Forget.
Hold on.
It's his sunglasses. It'd be lowering the IQ. This is what happens.
Beating you the fuck up.
Keep talking.
Shout out to Terramana, yo.
Give me 10 seconds.
Beating him the fuck up.
Give me 10 seconds.
Keep talking. What's the Rock move in WWE?
The people's elbow.
Keep talking.
Yeah, he hit him with the people's elbow. Like
he said, "Keep talking."
Magic.
Segue.
It's called Magic.
Magic.
The group is called Magic.
Oh! What? Rude?
Rude. That's what I was thinking.
Yes.
That's literally their only.
Talk about.
You gotta be
I gotta be
exactly.
blunt. I gotta
Hold
be
on,
blunt, guys. That's like their only.
So
that's the only genre I know too.
back then
I
they
hate
were
to
like
talk like that, but
late 20, like early 20, mid 2010s. So I actually dove deep into them. Magic makes reggae music.
Mother.
Tap into their album. It's a green. It's a yellow cover art.
They dropped it like recent.
No, this is back the time they dropped that song. They haven't made music in years.
Oh,
they're a reggae album. They're a reggae group.
Oh my
which
God.
is crazy. Another person I got inspired by. You ever heard of the Police?
Yeah. My mom put me onto them.
Walking on the Moon.
Oh my God.
That's one of my
Every
favorite
Breath You
songs.
Take.
All of them songs.
Walking on the moon.
Walking on the Moon is one of my favorite songs of all time, and all that goes into the music that I make now. Like those were the first people I seen make music of a culture that they weren't a part of.
Oh my God.
Now I'm Haitian, I'm African, all that, so it's not even about that. But me, Afrobeats, everybody knows it's Nigerian or you're from that continent. So me making Afrobeat and not being from that continent, I've seen people from outside of those cultures make music, so I know it can be done.
But
It's inspiring. You feel me?
That's really cool.
Oh, so you're saying
I love that he said the Police.
You see the product.
Exactly.
Okay.
I love
It
that
can be
you
done
said
at
the
it can be
Police.
done at a high level. The Police the same way. They were
think
making
you
reggae
really
music.
get the full image of it?
No, they don't. It'll never be like authentic, I
Yeah.
guess, but it's respectable. Like it's the same
Because it's good.
Because it's good. Exactly.
Really good.
At the end of the day,
Like
though, I
Drake-
think
Drake Dad said this: real music is always gonna last. The other shit is gonna be here today and gone tomorrow. But if you make real music, no matter what color you are, what kind of music it is, a hit is a hit, and music is a unspoken, unhaving to understand language. You feel it. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
The song gonna move you or it's not. No matter you don't have to understand what they're saying. None of that. You have to move you or move you.
See, this
I
is
don't know if y'all
why
seen
this is
that.
why we said the
What's
flow.
that one song on TikTok that's
Exactly.
like trending
That's like
right now? I
right.
don't know if y'all heard it. It's like a trending sound on TikTok, but that joint is a banger. It's like
Yo,
a
you
Brazilian
can't just
song.
say it like that and then
No,
just be like,
I don't
it's
know
a
the
bang.
words or the name.
We can't blank your name.
No, I don't know the words or the
Google it.
name, and I
Alright,
can't even say the
alright.
word.
You can Google it like I did
Yo.
while we were talking.
First it was
Alright,
Ev.
I'm gonna
Now,
keep talking.
now it's Justin.
Keep
I
talking,
pray to
keep talking.
God it
No,
ain't
I
me next.
physically
I pray to
don't know how
God
to say
it
the
ain't me
words.
next.
I'm not Brazilian.
Jesus.
Hold on, let me turn my TikTok.
Oh my
gotta
God.
keep talking.
bro.
Brazilian.
yeah.
Yeah, keep talking.
It's amazing. It's amazing the people. It's crazy amazing like how people.
This John. He trying to get into the podcast mode.
Cut it off before we get copyright.
Oh, all right. But you know what's crazy? I heard.
YouTube, we do not own these copy music. We're not trying to use it for any promotional. And standards, we're
I'm
just trying to listen to it. Could we cut it off 5 seconds?
Actually, no. We're trying to. Give us a song.
Best music.
But, yo, listen.
The little can shit.
But I heard that song has
You got
such.
more. You got more.
I got.
Ooh, can I get one?
Bro, it's because you don't got no chaser,
Alright,
bro.
we can split it.
Bro, it's because you don't got no chasers.
Hold on. Let me.
Yeah, I don't need the whole thing. I don't need the whole thing. Excuse us, Lupa Mutual family.
We gotta step up. Yeah.
Yeah, we breaking fluids.
Damn, I got tequila in here.
All right, do that one. Take all vodka.
Lemonade and vodka.
Take all vodka.
But we already living on the edge. You mean just take the wheel. We riding. Let's ride.
So what's some shit going on in your lives recently besides
Speak-
music?
speak on it,
Because we've been talking
Speak
about a
on
lot
it,
of
bro.
music. I'm not your A&R and shit. You mean? Like,
But I ain't gonna lie. I need somebody like you in my corner. I ain't gonna speak too much, but if you see what he look like, I need somebody like him.
Like him?
racist?
I don't know what you can call it what you want.
He's racist, guys.
just-
Look at him.
Yo,
I'm
this is
saying
a
I
random
need-
question.
I'm saying I need my man in my corner.
Who's your celebrity lookalike that people say y'all look the most alike, and then the one that you think you look the
They
most
sound
alike?
like Rod Wave.
No. You know what?
I was laughing like Rod Wave.
No. I got the perfect one. Rod Wave is such a basic fucking answer.
yeah.
No. I know exactly
Every
who you
fat
look
nigga
like.
gay call Rod Wave.
No.
What people say, and then what you think you
Oh,
look like.
I gotta interject
I get
into this.
Drewski and Rod Wave for me.
Those both are so corny. I got such a good one, guys. I got such a good
All
one.
right, let's hear this one.
You look like a darker Phantom.
Yo, kill him,
If yo, I'm
Come on,
telling
stop
you.
saying
Yo.
him.
But they.
No, you're right.
But
Nah.
you
Bro, especially when I
Y'all
got
kind of
braids.
got the same
Nah,
personality.
especially when I got braids.
Thank you. I feel like if y'all were in the same room, you guys could
Yo,
literally
bounce
pull a
shit off.
prank.
That's my
you guys
guy.
could say
Ain't
you
he
guys were
Caribbean too?
cousins. Because like I said, y'all.
Oh God, yeah, he's Dominican. Yeah, we
I feel like
both-
he's darker
hold
than
on.
him too. So
No,
it's
he's
just like
lighter
they
than
could
me.
be family members.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
he-
Like in the same boat.
We both Dominican, both got braids.
Fuck.
And we both fat.
It's all they can be brothers.
And people talking about me being racist. He's saying we both Dominican, we related. You see what's going on here? But at Liverpool Mutuals, we accept all. We accept all. We ain't taking no offense. That's my guy right here.
All right. So people say Rod Wave and Drewski. Yeah. But who do you think you look the most like?
Bro, I don't know, to be honest with you. I'll take Phantom. I don't even look like Phantom, but like I can understand like that type.
All right, Dame.
Yeah, y'all got the same personality.
You go, and then I'll go, and then I gotta ask you another question.
Dude, Jesus, I don't know. It's hard to say
what do people say you look like? You look just like bah.
Nobody
says that.
Dude, I hate to give that, but like no one's ever been like
Bruce Willis.
You know who you said?
You don't look like Bruce Willis. What the fuck? That's anything.
Oh my god.
No, a young one, young slim Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis?
Shout out Bruce.
Young slim
Absolutely
one.
not.
Shout out Bruce.
Absolutely not.
I don't even know what the fuck.
Cooper Cup.
Not in a bad way, but I don't
like Cooper Cup, bro. You know who Cooper Cup is? He don't look like Cooper Cup.
TJ McConnell.
All right, TJ McConnell.
Should I fight him?
No, TJ McConnell. Bro, these are all respectable people.
No, they're
one of the best receivers in the NFL.
No Diddy, they're not ugly.
TJ McConnell went crazy in the finals. These are respectable people.
Do y'all think
Shia LaBeouf? Shia LaBeouf?
Eagle Eye Shia LaBeouf too. Eagle Eye Shia LaBeouf. Going through rehab Shia LaBeouf.
What the fuck?
It's my man. I'm not trying.
You don't get a haircut for 2 weeks. This is the situation you run into, ladies and gentlemen. Jesus.
They probably think y'all know each other and shit because he's running up.
Jesus.
That's my guy.
All right, for me, people say I look like Steph. I don't know where they get that from.
It's the light skin.
Nah, you look more like Seth.
Yeah. People said that. Yeah. People said Blake Griffin when he was in the league.
You got the same skin complexion. That's all it is. That's all it is, bro.
The best John.
You guys don't look alike.
Y'all watch.
You got the same skin complexion. I'm telling you.
Hold up, I always type it in.
Durby, he look more like Jason Tatum. If Jason Tatum had blonde goatee, I think you can go a little Jason Tatum.
I don't know.
All right, so this is the guy that I think I look the most like when they have
Kevin Herter.
Look at him. I'm gonna have a picture pop up for you. Go on the left. I think I really
need to like him. Who is that?
Okay,
some boy from Ultimatum reality TV.
I see it.
Okay, no, I see that.
All right, now my question. I still remember this. Terramana ain't beat me up.
Okay, good.
Do y'all think the doppelganger shit? Yeah. When people be like, "Yo, somebody you got somebody around the world." Do y'all believe in that?
It's scientifically proven. They say at least 2-3 people. Right? Yeah, at least 2-3 people look like just like
8 billion
in the world.
People,
exactly.
Yeah, it's weird because even like.
And you're not even related.
I don't get compared. Right. So, because you said celebrities, right? I don't get compared to celebrities. I get compared to people that, the person that's telling me it, that they personally know. Yeah. So they go, "Oh my God, you look like my friend. You look like my cousin." Yeah. I get that a lot. Yeah. I don't get celebrities a lot.
Yeah. No. Yeah, that makes sense.
So when people say that, and I'm not going to lie, like even when they show me, I go, "You're blind because I look nothing like him. This is crazy." I look nothing like him.
You are way off, bro.
He's a faux hawk, and you're gonna go.
But I'm talking about the doppelganger, bro.
Yeah.
Do y'all think somebody in the world that actually looks just like you somewhere in the world?
I think so.
I think so.
I think so too.
I think so.
I don't think there's only so many different variations of the human looks and body. Right. There's only so many different people.
And at the end of the day,
you've probably seen every body type in America. From the Despicable Me type Johns to the Johns built like Cameron Brink. You know who Cameron Brink is?
No,
WNBA player, 6'4", nice little Caucasian thing.
Queen?
No, Queen. More like a Continue. I don't want to get canceled.
Shout out to Cameron Brink.
Shout out Cameron Brink.
You went too deep. You brought
out the most random person.
Shout out all the girls with the Despicable Me body build.
Can I pee real quick?
Go ahead, bro.
You know what type of build that is, bro?
I felt like I was in school for a second. I went. Hey,
hopefully
teacher,
you don't bump into the camera and shit.
Please.
It's gonna be hard. Like you said, there's only so many. So like eye colors, for example, right? Yeah. There's only so many eye colors. Yes. There's only so many different hair types. Yes. There's only so many different skin colors, right?
Yes.
So the odds of it being like, if you really do the I guess the mathematical equation, I feel like there has to be somebody that looks like you.
Yeah, I agree too. Because I don't like we just said that there's only so many different variations of you. Because even like animals who we all look like they say no cheetah has the same spots. No tiger has the same stripes. You know what I'm saying? So even animals that do look alike, they have differences. So it's like, but they look alike. So even with humans, no matter how many differences we have, we still kind of look alike. So I think it's not gonna be very hard for somebody to look very similar to you at all.
That's fucking wild.
It is wild how biology works,
right?
And that speaks to like to segue right into it, like with music. You feel what I'm saying? I haven't done necessarily the studies on it, but it's a interesting thing how every culture makes music. You know, that shows you that music is like a
universal thing,
and it's like an innate thing that people naturally do.
Right?
It seems like humans like music.
I think it's like another form of language in a sense.
Yeah,
like because you don't have to understand. Like so, like what I mean by that is like, all right, if you hear somebody speaking, I don't know, like Mandarin or something, you know they're speaking, like they're communicating, right? Same thing with music. You might not know what this song. I'm sure you know a couple Spanish songs where you don't actually know anything they're saying. Yep, but you can kind of understand what they're saying, like by the vibe of the music and everything. So it's like I think it's another form of language.
Exactly. I think exactly what it is, and that's why people like going to a concert last night. Like we was talking about going to a concert, and not specifically last night, but other concerts that I've been to. It's like a melting pot of people. Like you have people going to concerts that you listen to this person. Right. And the fact that the most random person could be a fan of you, that just shows you that you never know who your music is going to speak to, and that your music speaks to everybody. Right. That's why people have fans from all around the world. People got fans in places that they don't even speak that language.
Right. How was that concert?
It was beautiful. I went to the DeVito concert 5 tour. It was a great experience. You feel what I'm saying? I was part of the VIP section type stuff, and I met a lot of people, networked with a lot of people. Cool as shit. I was on networking. I was on timing, and that's what I think that's very, very important. Like I feel like if you want to get yourself to the next level as an artist, you have to meet people because these are very relationship based things. Yeah. Everybody makes music, but not everybody knows somebody. You feel what I'm saying? So when you can get yourself out there and put yourself out there and the network with people, the
hidden gems can sometimes be in the rough.
Yeah,
and there's people that I'm sure that have made music over the years that probably got bangers that they just never got to reach.
Yeah.
Even think about like if you really like look back before social media, shout out to like that for our era, but like it was probably 10 times harder to really come up in terms of music
and that's then. And that's when talent back then.
So many people doing it right now.
Yeah, and that's what makes it oversaturated.
Even at our high school, so many people when SoundCloud came out. Yeah. Oh my God.
Let me ask you a question, Damian. Do you think that talent mattered more back then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it mattered more back then.
Yeah. Nah, I disagree.
Nah, I think it did.
To even speak on it
now?
Yeah, because to even speak on it now, back in the day, like
I don't know.
Even the way that music labels have approached signing people, now labels don't sign you unless you already have clout. Back in the day, they would find the random person on the side of the street with a beautiful voice, and they would turn that person into a star.
Right.
They're not doing that no more because they don't need to. Right. At the end of the day, it was always about having eyeballs and attention.
What you think for that question?
I think what I'm saying is talent mattered back then. Because now, if you have a following, if you got enough views, which you can also manufacture, these numbers can not always be real. But if you drop, if your last 5 videos got 1 million views on YouTube, whether they're real or not, somebody's calling you. The music don't have to be good, nothing. You just got millions of views and people rocking with your music.
I think
that's why people buy bots. That's why people will fake it.
Because it doesn't matter about the talent. You got to look like you got the motion.
I don't know.
But that's the harsh reality of it.
Because that question isn't consumer based. We ain't talking about what you like to hear. We're talking about what type of artists do you see getting more of reaching the places that they want to reach? Is it the ones who are uberly talented, or is it the ones who have clout?
But what do you define as talent? Just their music?
We be in music. That's what we doing.
If you're defining music talent,
it's not just music. It's not just music.
It's not just music. Especially now, it's not just music.
No. Even back then, it wasn't just music.
You gotta have personality and all that, of course. But if you got the voice of an angel,
but you gotta be able to perform.
Oh, for sure. But like, for example, right, like shows like American Idol.
There's less people going out because there's no social media.
Back then.
That's what I mean.
That's why when you had talent.
No, but
I feel like more people.
Think of the numbers, bro. Right? Oh shit. Think of the numbers, bro. If you got 10 people that you, as an artist, or I mean a label or whatever, you got 10 people to choose from because this is all you have access to because they can't record and post and do whatever. You only got 10 people to choose from compared to 100 people to choose from.
Yeah.
There's going to be more talent in the 100. The odds are in their favor. Question.
So the 100 people, do you think people who you think are most likely to get selected to get a contract? The person with the most clout out of the 100 people, or the most talented?
That's where I understand your argument, but I think that's 50-50 at that point, and that's why I asked you to who defines talent, because like there's subjective. More to
that's why music is so tricky,
right? It's so subjective, tricky. And it's on top of that, it's like somebody's image could make people want to listen to them. There's been artists that I listen to based on their image,
and that goes into the clout that I was talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
That ain't your talent. You just look the part, so people.
But that's what I'm saying. If you listen to their music and you like how they look, and then you like their music because of it,
for sure,
you view it as talent, right?
But I think you guys are missing one key point too. It's not also looks as one of the things, personality,
for sure.
Because I feel like there's plenty of artists out there where their music is, to population subjective as like, but because of who they are as a person. When people like you, more than the product, more than anything. When they like you more than the product.
Perfect example, Cardi B.
Yeah,
she has one album. She hasn't dropped one since. Cardi B doesn't ever have to drop an album again. They love her personality. They love Cardi B. They love the person.
Yeah,
she don't got to never drop another song again. She will be able to be successful off of her personality.
But she got hits though, bro.
What are you talking about? But I'm saying if she never makes another song again,
added
she can for her be successful because they love her. They love her personality, like he was speaking about.
But I think though, I think that's what separates music compared to back then too, because it's like you have to be more of a all around entertainer. in a sense, like you got to have a social media following. You got to have other forms of content. Unless you're like the top tier bulls.
That's the difference.
Kendrick.
That's the difference. And speaking of moment, that's why I respect somebody like Damian so much, because he focuses equal part on content as just as much as the music.
Thank you.
Because you can make the greatest music in the world. If nobody hears your stuff or likes the content that you're showing your music with, it ain't you selling paper plate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like we speaking about the looks and focusing on how you're presenting your music. It's just as important as the music itself.
And it's very uncomfortable, that was one of the next chapters as Damian. Like I knew that's what it came with. I was trying to get more in the habit of being vulnerable when it came to like my creative point of views, or even my like personal point of views when it came to, following your dreams or knowing what it's like to be ridiculed or know what it's like to be uncomfortable. I try to become a lot better at expressing that vulnerability of my point of views towards it, because I deal with it on a daily basis. So I feel like when it comes to being an artist, that's one of the sacrifices that you have to make, is that you got to express that type of side of yourself. And because it's so uncomfortable, a lot of people don't want to do it. They see how big artists like Playboy Cardi moves, and they see that, certain artists, they don't really post content like that, or they play that mysterious act, and a lot of people try to replicate that. And when you're not known,
bro, you can't talk.
You got no room.
You can't have zero posts.
You got no room to move like that. You got no room. You got no room to move like that. And I feel like they also forget how certain artists started out. They just look at the now. Because the people that aren't, they don't got to drop like that or anything. When they started, they built something.
Even somebody like you said, Playboy Cardi. Playboy Cardi, it's like his second wave. We was listening to Playboy Cardi in high school. He was in high school,
2016,
and then he was this whole vamp life. This was a whole different Playboy, and that's what you was saying.
But I think when it comes to artists and creatives, sorry to overtalk you, but like when it comes to like artists and creatives, they do need to express their vulnerable side. That's what comes with this. And a lot of people don't want to hear that. A lot of people don't want to do that because it's uncomfortable. But I'm telling you, when you let your audience know who you are, you'll be able to understand your audience significantly better.
Treat the music like therapy.
Real quick, before you
not even just therapy, but like you're just letting the audience know outside of the music more of who you are. Like you want people to feel like they already knew you. They already know you before they even met you.
And real quick before you say what you're about to say, so I always shout out Wallow 267. If you're from Philly, you know who Wallow is. Wallow said two things that were crazy. He always said that content is the most important thing right now, like your cell phone, your social media, like content going to take you to where you want to go. And then he also told us a quick story about how when he first got out of jail If you know Wallow, he was running down the street, rain, slow, sheet sign, it didn't matter what it was, doing his videos. And Gilly, who's his cousin, he told a story about how people would call his phone and be like, yo, you don't see your cousin running down the street, he crazy. And then he called his cousin back and he said, yo, what you doing is right, cuz. Because if you was out here robbing, shooting, and stealing, nobody would be calling my phone, calling you crazy. So the fact that you doing something and that you catching their eye and it's so different, they think you crazy. So the fact that they think you crazy, you doing something right. Because if you was shooting somebody, they wouldn't call you crazy.
Right. I'm not gonna lie, that's dope. I never even knew that.
Yes.
I never even knew that.
Yeah. Deep,
that's pretty cool though.
That's real shit.
That's really cool.
And then speaking on rebranding real quick, like he was talking about, when I took afrobeat seriously, I deleted everything off my gram. I started this year with 0 posts. I'm at like 70 something now. But all the posts that I've posted since
are based on that.
It's all music. So if anybody who sees my gram or anybody who I've met after the start of this year, they know me as a musician. So like that whole branding shit that you were talking about and changing into Damian and all that, you have to like, the people around you got to see you change.
Right.
Before they even believe in what you're saying.
Change, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
you got it. And my man told me, he's like, yo, keep doing what you're doing, because the fact that people see you being consistent, people are looking at you to see when you going to stop being consistent so they can say, yo, I told you so.
Right. Damn.
Keep going. It's that mana. Live with mutuals.
You start talking.
Tap in.
No, I agree with you, bro.
Yeah. Real
like, I feel like consistency is the biggest thing with anything you do, though.
Consistency and discipline. Right.
Like, a lot of people, you're going to have haters, obviously. But, like,
if you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping.
Real shit. But like in music, in the gym, in your daily life, work, whatever it is, growing. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you got an alarm set at 10 p.m.?
It's time for me to eat.
You hear this, man? You got an
alarm,
eat timer?
Eating alarm?
That is the fattest shit I have ever heard.
No, actually, that's it's
my life.
It's my last snack before I tune in.
That is the fattest shit I've ever heard about.
Actually, that's the most meal planning shit you ever heard in your life. You're gonna be technical. That's actually the opposite of fat.
My man just
because I ain't got no.
Oh my god, does your timer go up?
Come on. And
is that your meal?
You see his size and look at my size.
Is that your last
meal?
meal?
On the same plan.
Just that your last meal? That was your last meal? That's crazy.
All right.
I never heard of some shit.
You can have a eating alarm. At least he told us the truth.
Bro.
You know what I mean?
Bro.
He kept it a beat.
What do you want to be? It's time for me to take my pill? I'm having you over it. Is that what you want to hear?
Like, heat up the spoon. I'm like, all right. This man prepared.
So what makes...
What do you mean heating up the spoon?
We'll do that off camera, ladies and gentlemen. We won't talk about that here.
We're not doing that off camera. We're not.
We won't talk about it here, ladies and gentlemen. We'll do that off camera.
Like my man Durb was saying.
Lupa Mutuals, guys. Lupa Mutuals.
After hours.
All right. What the fuck? No, we're not doing that. Like, just not.
We're not. I already said I wasn't. We're not.
You know, one thing I always like seen from an outsider that doesn't do anything with music.
Yeah.
I always wanted to live a lifestyle of somebody that makes music or produces music.
Why?
And, like, I feel like it's just lit. You know what I mean? Like, I wish I was creative in a sense of that way. You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna sit here and cap to you. That's part of the reason why I want to do this shit too. I want to be in and out of hotels, different cities, different. But you soak on the surface of it, but like going deeper into it.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because I was just watching the DeVito interview, and he was talking to a friend who has a normal life, normal wife, all that, like normal life. And he said he visited his friend one night. He said he had to pull up kind of like after 11 p.m. because DeVito rides around with all these people. He said he pulled up to the house by himself. He said he saw the man talking, him and his wife, simple life. He said, little does this man know, I will give up everything right now to switch spots with him. He said, because that life that you're talking about that you want to live, he said, I would kill to go back to normalcy. Like normalcy. You feel what I'm saying?
I wasn't even saying that, though.
I know.
I like that.
We just got deeper into it.
Yeah. I like that part. But, like, I mean more so, like if I could, I think I'm creative, but I don't think I'm like
musically creative.
Yeah, music.
Because it's different. Because it's all art. Whether you're drawing,
it's all different lanes.
Whatever you're doing.
But I mean, it's like
this is art. The fact that you have the eye to see this from a production side, all these cameras, all these lights, this is art.
Yeah.
And you got the ideas. You come up with challenges. You come up with questions to ask people.
That's all artistic.
That's
I ain't
creative.
got no questions right now. I'm free balling.
But
we've been doing it the whole time.
Yeah.
Look at the card, bro.
Shit been flowing.
That shit don't say nothing.
Yeah.
It just say keep convo flowing.
It says intro.
And that's what
body.
And that's what we've been doing.
Mutuals.
And that's what we've been doing.
No, but I mean, it's like what I was meaning by that is like you being able to show your creativeness as your job.
Yeah.
I think that's so cool.
I think that's so cool too.
So cool. Like, and also you learn, but you have to have thick skin.
Oh, for sure.
You cannot take things personal.
No.
And one big thing that I've been telling a lot of people that, it took me a little bit to learn was you can't expect your friends and your family to automatically support you.
Nope.
And there was, in the beginning, because out of all my friends, I was the first one to ever start this type of path. So I didn't have no one to teach me anything. So for a little bit, like I'm talking like a couple of years, there would be times where I would release songs or I would perform at shows where friends that I would hang out with every single day never showed up to.
They didn't repost your shit.
They don't repost.
Everybody
they don't
reposted besides them.
You know what I'm saying? And I would hold grudges against these people. I would be seriously mad at these people, and I'm like, yo, because for me, right, I would do that.
Yeah.
And I know that's easy for anyone to say, but just personally off the strength of like who I am as a person, I would do that, right? Yeah. But over time, I started realizing, listen, these people, they don't owe you
nothing, right?
Anything.
Nothing.
And I know from personal experience, over time, it's just that it's not that you're terrible. It's not that you make a bad product, whether it's music or fashion, whatever. It's just not their taste.
It's like
if I'm coming out with something that's rap, for example, I'm not going to expect my friend that listens to 21 Pilots,
right,
to show, because
I respect that.
Because let's face it, because people aren't going to just show love to something that they don't like,
bro.
That's the reality of it.
That's like your mans that make music that's shitty. Like I'm not listening to that shit.
You know what I'm saying? So
like, you my mans that I'll fuck with you as a person, but like trash. That shit is corny, bro. Like,
I've had the experience though where, just by coincidence, I have made songs that my friends have liked
that you didn't like.
No. But they did everything. They showed the love. They tap into it. If I hang out with,
real.
No, it is. Because it just ended up being a song that they liked.
That sparked them.
No, I'm saying
it sparked them. That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying, would you rather have your homie post your music and not tell you the real criticism?
No, I want genuineness.
I want real shit.
If my shit trash,
they will tell me real.
I'm not posting some bullshit on my.
No. The point I'm making, the point I'm making is they won't. They'll tell me. They'll tell me, and sometimes they'll tell me by not telling me. Yeah. If they don't show love to it or anything, I know it's just not their flavor. And I used to hold grudges against them towards it, but now I don't, because now I'm at a state right now where I understand it, especially as a fan.
Mature.
I understand it.
A
lot mature. I stopped holding the grudges. I stopped taking things personal, because at the same time, I know what it's like for a friend to genuinely like a song that I made. It just ended up matching their flavor. Yeah. And they did everything and beyond without me telling them to. If I'm hanging out with them, they're singing the lyrics. Yeah. If I go on social media, they show love to it. Right? And that's what it all stems down to. And that's the whole point I'm making when in this creative field. You cannot take these things personal. You cannot burn bridges with people because they're not showing the type of love that you want them to show. You just didn't make something that they didn't like. And, and they don't owe you anything.
Right. No. That's how I feel about that. Important. Don't leave in that pressure, bro.
Yeah.
When those songs come on, I got them on a shuffle, bro. Like on my playlist, bro.
Yeah.
When I hear them two songs, Don't Leave and Pressure, bro, I'm just like, I like these songs.
Yeah.
Like,
can I tell you a fun fact real quick? Because we're in the room together. Don't Leave. I wish I could flip this camera right now. But that was the very first song Taishi and I made together.
Crazy.
That song is so
crazy.
That's why.
And you know how I told you when we cook up, we can make a song in about 30 minutes?
Yeah.
Quick, John.
Ty, wasn't that like 30 minutes?
Something like that.
something like that. If you guys heard that, if she said something like that, it was something like that.
I feel like we in a Vlad interview with the boy talking behind the camera.
No, that shit is a fucking banger, bro.
Yeah.
So it's like, I feel like you can't force somebody to show love. And
no.
And it's not even genuine at that point anyway. So do you really want that? Like,
yeah, but I wish you were in this right now.
And you know,
you guys, honestly.
Like, and the crazy part is,
you guys know.
Me making the music that I make, I experienced that firsthand. And I expect it. Because I know you didn't grow up how I grew up. I know you don't feel these drums and these horns like I feel.
Right.
So, like, you make music that universally people, no matter if they like it or not, like, you people, it's not a specific group. You feel what I'm saying? Me making some music I make, it's a specific group who will actually feel it. You may like it, but do you really feel it? Like how people who are from these countries will feel it.
I agree.
So it's like, like my guys, thank God, one of my best friends is Jamaican, but I got 2 other American friends. One of them really supports my music, and the other one, we don't really talk about music like that. And it's not that I don't think he doesn't like my music. He's not Caribbean. He's not. They be expecting me for somebody to listen to reggae every day who don't like reggae. But I make reggae, so I can't be mad at man. He don't like my music. I kind of expect you to not. It's not for you. And then when you got friends who don't like your music, you kind of understand. Yeah, my music isn't for you.
Right.
So I for my demographic.
You got a different demographic.
Exactly.
Yeah, but you got to learn how to accept it. Because if you take it personal, that's when you start becoming your worst enemy. Because now you're creating enemies with other people. You're burning these bridges where
mental bridges.
I think people just gotta learn to separate this shit.
And they like you. They like you as a person.
Just because you my homie don't mean I'm I listen to your music.
But
I watch your art.
The way we think, that's rare. That's a minority. That's why it's like it's more common for people to be surrounded by yes men who everybody tell them they shit don't stink. Because it's a lot easier to handle that than it is for people to be real with you.
Yeah.
And keep it a being. You feel what I'm saying?
I'd rather my homies keep it a being with me.
Me too.
My shit is ass. My shit is ass.
Me too.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, though,
everybody say that until they hear that they shit is ass from their homie.
Nah, for sure. But even as an artist, you can't even worry about that. It's very easy for us to worry about that because these are people that we hang out with every single day. But the people you should worry about is the people that actually like your music. Keep interactive with them. It's like, say you're on a dating app, for example, and you see someone you genuinely like in a way. You know, you want to spark the interest, right? You want to keep the conversations going. You want to be interactive. Right. You got to treat that principle the same way as a fan or a supporter. You want to keep the conversations going. You want to keep them in the loop of what is happening. You got to be more worried about them than the other people that you're trying to impress, and that is very important.
Shout out my man Damian's broadcast channel. Former Grammy gonna add you to the broadcast channel. Stay in the loop.
I was in the Instagram, John, but I didn't.
You gotta tell me how you did that too, because I thought you had to have 10K to get a broadcast channel. That's what I was told.
Dude, guys, listen, it's such a trip because I was trying to get it for so long, and I've seen people with less followers than me
had a broadcast channel.
Get a broadcast channel, and you literally just click the messages button and it comes up with the broadcast channel option.
I'm still waiting for my shit to load.
And listen, but this is how you make, you work with what you got. So when I wasn't able to get a broadcast channel, I made a group chat.
That's what I got. That's exactly what I got.
I made a group chat.
Well, I'm not in a group chat.
Oh, sorry.
He don't like you like that.
I do.
I think this is one of them. This is one of them situations where you gotta learn the hard way.
I love this man. This man slept on the floor of my crib before. In fact, I'm about to say 5 of us.
Not enough times because he ain't even in the group chat.
I used to sleep in his closet.
Yeah, but real.
But not enough.
Because we real.
But not enough.
This ain't no internet shit.
The closet.
I used to sleep in your closet, bro.
I had a bed. I had a bed
in the closet, bro.
I had a bed.
The closet.
The closet had a bed, bro.
I did.
You know, Ev is the first person I drank liquor with, bro.
A freak ball.
I'm an interesting man.
How much of a freak you got to be to have a closet? To have a bed in your closet.
You bought that.
Yo, free my man Diddy. My man Diddy got his court gate. Might be free.
No, yo,
guys, just letting you know.
No, yo. First time I ever drank
in this closet.
First time I ever drank was at his crib, bro.
Past tense.
First time I ever drank.
You drank in the bed closet?
Bangers in high school, bro.
I threw parties in my crib. Yo, Haitian,
yo, the one with the bed closet?
Yeah. And that's where I slept when I was blacked out.
It was getting busy in that bed closet too. Yo, some of the baddest in Upper Darby high school history Then got hit in my closet.
I just never heard.
Bro,
hold on.
The whole county could fact check.
I'm not even on that. I'm still stuck on the fact that you had a bed in your closet.
Because it's big enough. It's a big closet. So it's like you.
It's not a little bed.
Time out.
It's like a twin bed.
Let me tell you.
The fact that he has the bed, it don't even matter the size of the bed. It's the fact that he got the bed in the closet.
Damian.
I think it was built like that, right?
No, not with the bed, but the closet with that bed. The bed got put in there. Yeah. Damian, let me say something. I'm from the trenches, bro.
What do I got to do with the bed in the closet?
I'm about to keep talking. I grew up with a single mother raising me and my sister. The place that we moved into is a 1-bedroom apartment.
For sure.
So the closet had enough space for a bed in it. So that's my sister. She want her privacy. We threw the bed in that joint. She moved out, so the bed stayed. That's when the freak.
I didn't know. That's
when the freak shit started. You get me? That bed was very useful.
I kind of want to put a bed in my closet now if I ever get a house.
If you got a walk-in closet and you got a bed in it, throw it in there.
I just want to do that off of the strength.
I didn't know that was the reason, though.
Yeah, my sister used to sleep in that joint.
That's tough.
Yeah.
I was always wondering that. I got some funny ass pics in that joint.
Yeah.
No titty.
Oh God, we all do.
Yo, you gotta post.
When Quan was sleeping,
You gotta post them at the end of the episode.
Quan said
those are some exposing pictures.
Good.
That's even what we want. No, not even like that. Not even like in the. Not even in the explicit person. Not even an explicit version. But you got people making funny faces.
Good.
People sleeping.
Trolling.
Good. Yeah.
Fried
trolling stuff. We used to be trolling crazy, man.
Even better.
Like, bro, I told Cal, I was like, so like I said, he was in my circle. So I didn't have a phone in high school, bro. Like, I didn't get a phone until like senior year. So
excuse me,
bro.
I had a track phone, bro. Family Dollar, prepaid card. Bro,
shit was bad, right? But I had an iPod Touch, right? I used to be on the Kick. You remember Kick?
Yeah.
I don't know if you was on the Kick.
I remember Kick.
Nah, I wasn't
not the streaming service either.
Right? I wasn't on it, but I know it though.
But I had like all this like funny ass, like that was my shit. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So I had all these like funny conversations. That's where I met my first girl.
Durb was a content creator who never posted his content.
Exactly.
So it's like one of those, like a person who makes great music but never put it out.
Everything.
That was Durb. He recorded everything.
It just never posted.
He has the funniest videos in history.
And I tried to get the iPod fixed. They said they don't make the parts for that.
See, this is where I'm so jealous of people like you because I wish back then I documented things that I did back then.
Documented everything.
I never done it. That was even worse.
I was so big on like
not all memories.
I'm a live in the moment. I'm gonna live in the moment.
Yeah.
No, you gotta
record. We was just such dickheads, bro.
Bro, we was doing dumbass shit, bro. Like just dumbass shit, bro.
Yeah,
I mean, like on some like impractical Joker shit.
That shit was funny.
Yo, I saw your early vlogs. I know,
but that's even worse than that.
Speaking on another shit that you didn't know, like y'all being at my house like that was the first time ever in my life people ever came to my crib like that, and my mom allowed me to be with people.
We was cool with your mom though.
Exactly, but that was the first. Y'all were the first group of friends that my mom ever felt me comfortable being like outside with. Like I had to be in the house by the time the street lights turned on.
For sure,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it wasn't. But we always on a football team.
That's when she got comfortable because we were all in the same type time. Like he not running around with people who trying to do dumb stuff because they all in the same.
We really wasn't doing dumb stuff though. Like
no, we weren't.
In the grand scheme of things, we was trolling, but we wasn't
just trolling little kids.
Smart. Like
we never did anything. No illegal, no stupid stuff.
But see, that same principle that you guys had with the football team, I had with the track team at the same high school. At the same high school.
That's tough.
Yeah, the same exact principle. Same exact.
That's why I think. That's why I think sports and like being a part of something bigger than yourself is so important, bro. It teaches you selflessness. It teaches you camaraderie. It teaches you like
respect.
Yeah, like especially like work environment stuff. When people talk about like your experiences of dealing with conflict and all that shit you do with team stuff. Resoluting conflict, people not liking each other because somebody talking to somebody's girl. Like it's everything you deal with in a team setting. Everything.
I just feel like being involved is an important principle.
Yes.
Like for the people that are going into college or even in school in general.
Even if it's not sports.
Get involved.
A club.
Student body. Entrepreneurship.
Theater.
Music.
You never know.
Anything.
You never know what relationships you're going to make because relationships really matter, especially after college. It can take you in tremendous places. Said, please get involved as much as possible.
Like you said,
I promise you.
My engineer, I've known since I was in elementary school. We're in the same band class. He played drums. We didn't start working with each other until this year. I met him when I was in kid school. Durb, I'm on this podcast years later. I met him in 2014. It's perfect, like you said. You never know who you're gonna meet. being a part of, because like a teacher always told me this: don't be a regular student, especially like colleges don't like that. Like, don't be a regular student. Don't be a kid who just goes to school and goes back home. Like, do something. Be a part of sport, club, this, that. Like, do something extra, and then in those extra stuff, you find like-minded people who want that type timing too, because they understand the same type. Yes.
Look, that's what this is about.
Exactly.
Come on.
You see how we done close that circle? We done close that circle, loop that motherfucker.
All right, y'all. Anything else y'all want to say before we get into our challenge for today? If y'all still want to do it,
man.
Oh, let's run it. I need some smooth guitar heavy beat. So we've been gone for. I can sing the song because it's my man's song right here.
All right, we'll be right back.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys. I don't know why I didn't go into depth on what we're doing for the challenge, but obviously you can tell we're in the studio. So we made a song. This was my first time ever making a song. I've never been on the track before. And I was nervous. I'm not going to lie to you. I was super nervous. But I did it. I gave you all a couple bars, you feel me? But I'm on this joint. You feel me? I'm outside for real. But shout out to Taishi for producing this song. It's an afro-beat inspired song. Shout out to Poppy. This is Damian's first time hopping on this type of song. This is Taishi's first time producing this type of beat. And this is my first time ever doing this shit. But we're here. Can you please drop a like, my boy? Just one. All you got to do is one. You feel me? But thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoy. This is Take a Shot by Bobby, Damian, and Durby Durb. Produced by Taishi.
I still called you. I ain't forget. You get me?
You know what that actually means?
Yeah. You good though?
You had to lean over.
Your hair still look good.
Some bad shit.
I said your hair still look good. Yeah, I hope you ain't messed it up yet.
When you get on the fucking weather.
Shit, I would be too.
Yeah, you zoom in real close.
Let me know when you get home though.
Alright. Gems.
Shit.